So if I take this receiver, and the controller, but the remote already has a controller circuit. Am I really going to take this perfectly good remote, remove its controller circuit to add this one? Yeah, I am. I don't know why the remote needs to have radio, but I just want it to have it just in case Jeremy gets lonely. He likes music, I think. I've heard him play a song. I think, maybe once. I know he owns a guitar. Receiver circuit, that should be it. We'll put that in the remote, and it should be able to activate the animatronics remotely. And maybe that'll fix the problem that the circuits are having connecting to the voice unit. I don't know. When I put my electrical tester there, it was getting current to it. Huh. Oh, hello? Oh, shit! What are you, Oh, sorry. What, did I interrupt something? Oh, nothing much. It's just last time you were here, you sort of said I would be fired. And I don't really want to be fired right now. I'm currently working on a remote. A remote? Why are you building a remote? Well, not building. I bought the remote from Best Buy, but I'm going to take it apart and put this controller circuit in it. But doesn't it already have a controller circuit in it? Yes, but this one's specifically programmed to turn on the animatronics and all their working functions. Jeremy's models are kind of old, and their voice command system is kind of lacking when it comes to electronic pulses. But the electronics in them are working since they have electricity going out and into them. So I think it's more of a hardware problem. So I thought this might fix it. Well, that's very creative, Elliot. Well, that's not why I'm here. Well, I was here to talk with you. Okay. Hi, my name's Elliot. I know your name, Elliot. Oh, yeah. Hi. Yes. So his animatronics, they're not working properly. Well, some of them work. His Freddy unit does, but the Bonnie unit seems to be a bit on the fritz. And the other two, I don't know what's wrong with them. I'm going to fix them one at a time, but everything from the Bonnie unit should be working. It's getting electrical pulses from the battery. So I don't see why it's not, connecting or receiving a signal from his programming. So I'm just going to have to go through it and figure it out bit by bit. And then one day it'll work. One day. Well, it's nice to see you have such dedication to one of our employees. He's a majority owner. He's not a fucking employee. Guy can rip off my head if he wants to. You see the way he's built? Yes, I've seen the way Jeremy's built. He could kick my ass. Right. What's this? Coffee maker. Coffee maker? There's 7 different fucking colors in here, and I see no coffee grinds. No, I actually make the coffee from different citruses. Like, that one's Mountain Dew, that one's Dr. Pepper, that one's Purple Drink, and that one's the color red. The color red? Yep. Did you just put a bunch of food dye in? Nope. It's the color red. Liquefied. How did you... that machine right there. It can liquefy colors. Why do we have that? To get certain colors for the animatronic suits. Afton's very particular. Oh, he was very particular about the colors. Right. Well, how's things been going all along on the Spring Bonnie and Spring Freddy front for the new restaurant? Well, good news is Lefty's actually refurbishing a location right now for you to look at. The animatronic side's a bit more difficult. While we have Spring Bonnie and Spring Freddy models, they're kind of dangerous with their spring locks. So, I'm assuming I'm going to have to make new molds from existing animatronics and then reprogram them since we don't have their programming on file. I could obviously take the programming from Spring Bonnie and Spring Freddy from Lefty's location, but Spring Bonnie won't let me touch him. He's an animatronic, why can't... He just very particular, likes to do his own repairs on himself. And their Freddy's kind of, broken. And even I don't know why it's broken. It's fixed. I fixed the damn thing. It just goes like, yeah. It goes like, yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, everything's going well. Programming's gonna be a bit of a bitch, though. I'm an engineer by trade. I know, Elliot. So you have trouble programming? Well, I can do it. It's just not my, best attribute. You know, I like to think that my stunning personality is. Yes, by far. Well, you're a genius when it comes to engineering, then. I'm pretty good. There's only a few people that could probably, well, actually compete with me. Some people just like to focus on different things, I guess. So, everything's going well on that front? Well, how about I make you an offer, huh? I can help you program the new animatronics. I'm pretty good at it myself, and while I may be a little rusty, I was actually there when Dad programmed those animatronics, so should be a piece of cake to redo it. Oh, well, that would actually be really helpful. You were there when he programmed Spring Bonnie? Well, his programming always came from in-house, so he was always doing it while I was around, and eventually he taught me how. And ever since, well, I guess for years I didn't use it. But now I figured if it helps the business and helps us, then I should. Yeah, we sort of had our programming go outsourced. It's not really good. I mean, John used to do a lot of programming here, but you know how things are. I actually sent up a few animatronics that were kind of wonky. His Montgomery Gator's on the fritz. Ugh, I didn't even have time to fix them for him. Well, I guess he can. Him and his new best friend. Oh, does that new fellow he's jumping around with upset you? It's just, I know I can't help him. And it upsets me. Me and John were friends. And maybe it's different from the way me and Lefty or me and Jeremy are friends, but he was always there for me. Sure, the times weren't always good. I got under his skin a lot. But I know I'm difficult to be around. Not most people want to be around me. Well, that just simply isn't true. You're a fine person. You don't have to lie to me. I'm used to it. It's like why I expect you to be, you know, the way you are. You can't change yourself. We can't change who we are. I think we can. I think everything's not predetermined, Elliot. I think at any point we can decide to be better people. Well, that's very wise of you. I just feel stuck. Stuck? Yeah, that's no good. I guess first I was afraid of you, I was worried about John. Then I figured out the stuff with Afton. It just made me feel worthless. Like my whole life was just someone else's mistake. I understand. I don't know how you felt in that moment, but I felt like that when my brother passed. I died? No. We had another brother. We have a sister, too. Is she okay? Yes, she's fine. I don't know, actually. I left after Chris passed. I'm sorry. It's, alright. Well, when that happened, I felt distraught. You know, like the world was caving in. So I left. My dad got a little more verbally abusive than I'd like to admit, and I just couldn't take it. Maybe if I was stronger, I could have stayed there and helped him. It's not your responsibility to make other people stronger. It's your responsibility to take your own happiness in your hand. Oh, well, I suppose. So programming. You know, I think I might have some old blueprints at my house. We could go check them out and see if we can get some, endoskeletons made. Well, we might actually have a few scrap ones laying around. No, we gotta make them fresh, or the spring blocks will have to be in their design. And, John told me that I was a mess first time around. Yes, I do remember the headlines and the blood. You know, we are brothers, you know. I know. Step-brothers, I guess. I know I haven't been awfully kind to you, but how do you feel about being brothers? I'll tell you this. If your programming's half good, I'll call you my brother. If it's not, then I won't. So you do have a sense of humor behind all that. What are you talking about? If your programming isn't good, why on earth would I need you? Oh, well, I assure you that my programming is good. Better be. You want to get a pizza? Oh, sure. Well, what's your favorite place? Rocky's. It's a local place. They do New York-style pizza. I mean, I guess now I can actually order a whole pizza since there's 2 of us. Right. Also, you're going to have to watch out. I'm getting, like, an in-ground pool put in. Oh, well, that's very interesting. Where are you getting it put in? My basement. An indoor basement pool. Yeah, I'm rich, bro. What does that have to... How rich are you? Richer than you. You should know. How big's your house? I don't know. People have called it a mansion. I call it a manure. Manure? Manure. I like calling it a manure. Isn't it? It's not... Whatever.